Hello there and welcome back to the British Empire. We are enslaving Indians and sending them over to Canada. I'm sure the Canadians will not mind. They love their multiculturalism. I'm sure they will love to have a load of Indians moving over. It's not to say they'll stay, we'll just keep them over there for now, and then once they have fought and died in the name of Canadian sovereignty, we'll just ship them home to India. I don't care if they want to stay, they'll be shipped off back to India. Oh, is it me? It is me. Ah. Oh, should we defend it? It does have a fair bit of aluminium in there. Ah, and I have spare factories at once. Well, we could stockpile even more guns. I don't mind. You sure there's no wood here? Yes, aluminium. How much do we have spare? Ooh. That is required land. Right, Egyptians. I request your 5 divisions. Yes, you 5. We're going to be joining a new division here under the command of a Baden-Powell. We're going to be put into the Indian theatre. And you are going to guard the East Indies. 1, 2, 3. They require 8, they believe. Well, I don't. 11 divisions. Ah, they believe they require lots more men than I would have hoped. In Igua Islands. The Virgin Islands, do we not hold them, personally? Ah, yes, of course, they're Danish. Right, I want all of that land protected, please. Egyptians, I will give you some more friends to help. Some South African friends, perhaps. No, we should leave them their few little divisions that they have. Keep them alive. I could stick some Indians over there. There are already a few about. Well, of course, there's you guys over here, is there not? No, that's not what I'm after. What I want is 5 of you. You 5 will do. Move over to that army. Excellent. Well, that is a waste of you guys, isn't it? A huge waste of you guys. Maybe not. We'll send you over there anyway. Which leaves you down to just 16 divisions, yeah? But I don't think you'll be able to take over that land anyway. Going through there would be something, though, taking over all of this. Static positions. Standing still, in other words. Right, maybe we should get your army here to have another front line on the French front. I did not think of that at all. What I'll do is we'll select 8 of you to join it. And we'll give you the command to take it all. Very good. Don't need terribly many men over there, do you? But we require resources. Wood again! From the Russians. From my dear cousin. It would appear so. There's nothing around here, is there? No. Mustard gas. Oh, it looks like Australia has developed quite the army now. 13 divisions. It's only 1 for the New Zealanders, but 13 of you. That is quite a fair few men. Maybe we could use your army in the Indies at some point. Maybe invading Turkey. Right, anything around here we want? Research time, reinforce rate. Don't want any of this, do not care for that. We're getting a bit further over here. Right, I do want resources, so I will take that. Thank you all very much. Alright, so 4 more factories are allocated and 4 more are to be built. Well, that's just perfect. You're stockpiling quite a fair few guns, and support equipment will not be terribly much longer. There is only the 1 division now that we require, and they shall not take terribly long. before they are trained and with their brethren. Ready to invade. Ready to invade indeed. If any war were to kick off. Yes, we do have a fair few of our friends going over this way. Ah, demilitarized zone, of course. Ah, yes, the Falklands. Not really of any value compared to other areas. Just yet. We do have Egyptians arriving now, including a defense force of British Guyana, which we do have a huge strategic importance for, since I have realized is where our resources are. And all of our other areas, in case we do need to make a move from somewhere, they must be protected. Right, insufficient resources. Wood again, dear chap. Ah, this is taking up all of our bloody factories. Trading goods, 10 whole factories. Ah, we're just getting the other conscripts over to here now. To Moosvita. But they are arriving, which is the important part. Getting ready for an invasion, if one were to happen. And then there is you. Ready and waiting. I have my 2 plane divisions. I could do a lot more if I so wished. Now, where else would we put them? Northern France, the Channel, Southern England, perhaps. Ah, bureaucracy, very good. But over here we are going to create another division of planes. Number 50. Excellent. And we are going to get patriotic fervor. Oh, very good. Oh, fervor. Fervor, whatever fervor means. Does it mean anything to do with going further? I'm not entirely sure. Right, let us see where we stand with these ships. We have built a fair few, very good. We will continue to do so. With all of our fleets. You are about it, 1914, which is when I believe World War I is supposed to kick off. But it might not necessarily kick off when it's told. It might wait a fair bit before rallying off. Right, well, where would we wish to put extra soldiers? There is a whole entire Australian army somewhere waiting. There's a bit of wood in Ghana. Okay, not really worthwhile, is it? What we need to do is capture the natural resources of France hold, which is apparently nothing. French Africa has a little bit of wood. Congo, a little bit of rubber. Oh, a lot of rubber. A lot of wood as well. Very good. Let's take this for ourselves. We cannot leave it in the hands of those barbarian French. Those barbaric French. Still just this war kicking off, and it is really kicking off. Hundreds of thousands of men are dying. Good, we are protecting our lands. Ah, looks like Mexico is starting to clean up. They have taken over these areas down here on my border, and they are slowly moving their way up north to defeat the Mexican opposition. Yes, it is towards capitulation. Alright, what else do we have here? Again, a need for wood. Again, a need for wood, good sir. Ah, gas masks. Ah, terrific. That is not necessary. 300 odd on the gun. I'll take the gun. And we'll build better motorized in a day. Excellent. Industry-wise, still quite a way away, unfortunately. Unless this. Factory output, well, we will take you. And we will replace the carts here with early motorized. Actually, that's not out of date. So we will simply just build motorized. No, it does count. Okay, so we'll just replace you with... No, not support equipment. Motorized. We'll start building cars. Oh, good, we have a lot of support equipment now, which I'm sure will burn through relatively fast, but... It is now a option. What do we have on Newfoundland? Nothing. Labrador? Nothing. Well, isn't that useful? We are in 1914, so war should be upon us at some point. It has been a lot of time in waiting. Yes. Let's see what the national focuses are of these other nations. Equipment efforts. Organization, excuse me, how's fortified Dalmatian coast, bomber focus, airship focus. Oh, there doesn't appear anything is really going on at all. It's as if one should. Ah, an extra factory for some reason. Well, we'll put it over here. Building those. I was not aware there was another one due. The thing to do now is just sit back and await whatever nonsense is to happen. Can't be terribly long until someone decides to go shoot a prince or something to that effect. Yes, your army is quite a waste, really. Not entirely much going on in many areas of the world. Not at all. Oh, too bad. Too bad indeed. So what have we got? Building motorized excellence. Now building those instead. Airship aircraft. Perhaps some airships would be worthwhile. Catch you back there. Just create one of them. 2 a year. I'm sure it would build a lot faster later on. Ah, patriotic fervor. Very good. What else could we do? Ah, limited armed organizations. Release countries? You fucking mad? Release Egypt? Release Ireland? No! Massive efforts. Recruitable population 2%. Ah. I believe a massive effort should be had. An absolutely massive effort against these enemies of ours, these French. Those who dare oppose us. You'll see. We'll see how they like it when we invade. Whenever that may happen. Germany. Extracting something, fortifying your coast still. Infrastructure every day. Anything going on? No, not terribly at all. And what are you doing, Italy? Nothing. The Otto menace. Serbian menace. Yes, there's no real options for anyone around, is there? Just have to wait patiently. The day that never comes. Very terrific song. He hits the flesh, you hit the ground. Yes, very terrific lyrics. In a day that never comes. Right. Is there anything I can actually do while I wait? I mean, stockpiling weapons is all well and good, but is there anything of worth? Anything at all? Perhaps another air squadron preparing to fly over the Benelux region. Excellent. Maybe I could even put planes in my allies' land. We'll use them as a reserve for now. I'm sure my friends will need my help at some point. The French have approximately, let's say, 300 odd planes. Yes, soon I will have the largest air force in the world, as well as the largest navy. Which is how it should be. Mexicans are still doing their shit. The United States is slowly rearming. Very slowly. Force theatre should be set to full speed ahead if anything were to happen. Obviously, we would not dare go on the offensive. No, not at all. We would not. We would never even think about it. Never at all. Well, we're through March now, and still nothing is really kicked off. Serbia, you trying to assassinate anybody? This is over in a few days. We'll see what happens then. Claim German Africa. Well, that's one potential thing to go wrong. Potentially. No national focus set, you say? Armament effort, of course. Okay, well that'll do for this episode. Hopefully something will kick off relatively soon, but I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.